Hello traders, hope you are all doing great. Time now is 6:30. So what to tell about this market? Absolute carnage, right? Actually, I was thinking not to post any videos today because the tension, the stress this market gave me in just two trading sessions, Nifty has alone moved more than 1400 or 1500 points. Wow. I don't know how people are managing their positions. Yesterday we were short and today we have to go long, no other way. If we are short when the market goes, you know what happens, right? So, kind of mixed. It's kind of like our trading account is kind of messed up. We have to sort that out. I don't know how to sort that out. Anyway, we will find a way to sort things out. But what happened is even yesterday evening, yesterday when I posted the video, I thought market is going to take out 16,800. It was so weak and literally there was no put writing at all. Massive call rating between from 17,000 till 17,500. Massive call rating was happening, and what you imagine what would have happened to people who had returned 17,000 to 17,500 call option. And I was also one of those guy who has returned massive calls from 17,000 to 17,100. And today, actually, in the first, I think, the first 1 hour or 2 hours of today's trading session, market was going down only. It touched 16,800. Then there was a sharp recovery, and you know what happened. Europe opened, then rocket. So as if there is no tomorrow. This geopolitical situation is the main problem. So Russia came out with a statement that they are going to withdraw their troops, or I think they are going to withdraw some of their Western troops and order them to go to their bases. So that was the main reason for this rally. And as I talk to you, even Dow future is up by 350 points, and tomorrow we don't know what is going to happen. And if you see the world market, Nifty and Bank Nifty is the best performer in today's trading session. Nifty up by more than, I think, 1.5%. Yeah. If I'm right, Nifty was up by how much? Yeah, Nifty was up by 500 points, massive 3.2%. And yesterday gap down and it was down by 531 points. So yesterday and today alone, Nifty has moved more than 1000 points. That is what we tell volatile markets. So it is very hard to handle these kind of markets, right? Whether you write a call option, whether stop loss is triggered, you write a put option, stop loss is triggered. Two-way, three-way moves. Market is making two-way, three-way moves, and we really need skills to trade in this kind of market. And for the last more than 1 month, Nifty is moving between 17,800 and 16,800. It has not moved anywhere. 17,800 on the upper side and 16,800 on the downside. This is where the Nifty is trading for the last 1 month. Maybe we would, whoever had a long-term straddles or strangles would have made good money, right? But it is very unfortunate. We are into trouble, right? Because of this kind of move. What to be expect? Early they told 16th they are going to invade Ukraine. Nothing is happening, and this is a very old story. It's been for more than 5 or 6 years. Every time Ukraine wants to join NATO forces, Russia will threaten something. They will conduct a war exercise near Ukraine border, Crimea. They invaded like this only. So it's been a very long time. Russia doesn't want Ukraine to join NATO. That's the big problem. If Ukraine wants to join NATO, it has to oppose the mighty Russian army, armed forces. So that's why Russia doesn't want Ukraine to join NATO forces, because if Ukraine joins NATO forces, NATO will be in a good position to conquer Russia. So Russia is a landlocked country. If you see on the European side. So anyway, I'm not going into that things. Let's see how what is going to happen tomorrow. So that's what I tweeted yesterday. Yesterday we sold calls. Tomorrow we are going to sell puts, and day after tomorrow only God knows. And really telling you, tomorrow I don't know what is going to happen. Only God knows. If there is any bad news, then gone, completely gone. I have to stop trading for this month. This volatility is simply we cannot handle this volatility. It's super volatile. Markets are crazy. How many people this movement would have made big losses to many people. I don't know how to handle this kind of volatility. You let me know on the comment section below. Anyway, we'll see how things pan out tomorrow. For now, I can tell maybe yesterday we told 16,800 is going to be a support, and today we are telling 17,500 is going to be a super resistance. Now this I am kind of feeling now, this open interest and this SGX Nifty are becoming hopeless every day by day. Imagine if had you followed open interest and return calls yesterday, 17,000 calls, 17,200 or 17,300 calls, you imagine the state of your scenario today. You would have been in big trouble, right? So that's what is happening. We are in big trouble. And today, 16,000, 16,500 put writing, 16,800, 17,000 also put writing is happening. Aggressive, yeah. 17,000 put writing is happening. Like this, if market moves, yeah, see, today exactly 17,000. This was the same scenario yesterday, but opposite. Yesterday we saw all red bars and green bars were down. Today red bars are down and green bars are up. Now what I can see from the open interest is 17,500 is going to be a good support. Now as I told you, Dow futures or US futures are all in the green. Europe is also in the green. Eventually what is going to happen is, if there is no negative news, we are going to gap up tomorrow, but I think we are going to gap up below 17,500, because 17,500 is having the highest call rating. Now if we don't know, I don't know what is going to happen tomorrow. For the last 2-3 days we have been predicting the market, and every time we predict, things go wrong, right? 17,000 call is having the highest open interest. So let us assume that is going to be a resistance, and 17,000 is having the highest put interest. So let us assume 17,000 is going to be the support when it comes to Nifty. And Bank Nifty, oh my God, Bank Nifty is having highest open interest in 38,500. It is going to act as a resistance, and 37,000 is going to act as a good support. So as I told you, that is what we can talk about. There is literally whatever we predict, it's not happening. Kind of two-way, three-way moves are happening in the market, and what do you expect me to tell you? Market is going to go there, or market is going to go down here. We cannot predict, no, right? That's what I'm saying. Whatever we predict, it is going wrong. So let's stop predicting, and we will see how to manage our positions. So anyway, this January was a very tough month. February is more tough than January, right? January maybe Nifty moved 1,500 point up and down, but it was marginally, it was down by 250 points. So if this month also, if Nifty, February also Nifty is closing between this range, which is 16,800 to 17,500, if it closes between this range, this is the fourth month where a dodgy pattern is forming. So when it comes to that, I can tell you, even if this small reversal, don't think this as a bullish trend and don't try to go long. It will punish you. So every gap has been filled even after the budget. Three consecutive days of gap ups were formed. That gap is filled up. Yesterday, due to Russia-Ukraine issue, there was a gap down. That gap is also filled today. So you have to remember this. Every gap is formed to be filled. Right? So nothing much. Take care. Let's see how things pan out tomorrow. Take care. Bye.